Welcome everybody once again to the channel. Today we're gonna be playing HeatStroke. This is a game from Talia Games. I'm sorry I'm butchering the name, I actually don't remember. Talia Bob Mayer and Matt Garnett. That's not the name. What is this game? This is the game from the same people as Perfect Berman, Swallow the Seed that we play on the channel, mostly also known by Brutal Orchestra, which we will play the channel sometime. But I noticed that this was the one of the between all the 4 games, one of the 2 that actually was not free. Actually had to pay for it with my own money. So I was like, you know what, let's try this, because it said that I have to write a book and that this is an unusually distressing game. I really know nothing about it. So whatever, let's stop talking. Start. It even gave me like a star. Okay, so I have a steering wheel. I noticed that. Alright. That's awful. Holy shit. Write the fucking book. Oh, come on. I don't have like a scroll down. Oh. Okay. Everyone. How do I? Okay, keep the line. Everyone agree it was beautiful. Man, this is gonna be a pain in the ass, cause I'm not that good writing. Go in this direction, please. Just a little bit. Stay on target. Okay. Point. He's beauty. By the way, I have a little bit of a warning at the start. They basically told me that this is an unusual, horrible thing to experience, and this is not our muscles. So far, it's not that bad. I'm doing well. Move. Hello. At least I have a fresh air. Alright. I give it a little slap. There we go. Alright. Some though. Instead, it was in his mind. I'm not sure. Come on, this game it needs a honk. It needs a honk. You know. Dude, move to the side a little bit, please. Thank you. Cynics among us will argue that his true beauty, immortal. Hope I don't crash. Was in neither. Is this gonna make a good video? I'd actually have no idea. Mine. Staying still. Can we look at some other direction? I don't think so. But instead, in his bank account. All right. So far, I'm not that distressed. I'm a little distressed that the steering wheel barely works. I think I'm going a little faster. William Christensen was a man who was in... Whoa. What are those things in the background? Was the right place at the right time at all points of his life. The warning also said that this is definitely not the first experience of game that you should have. You should play Brutal Orchestra or 2 of the free games. Inheriting his father, Castor Christensen's troll. I'm not the fastest rider, I gotta say. Do we have anything here? Not really. By the way, yeah, watch those videos. Lubrications company. There are someone in my channel in one spot videos, probably maybe horror videos as well. I think maybe in both. All right, stay there. Castor standard refining near the end of the Second World War is one such example. I see the moon is going lower. Hopefully I will feel better after the heat cease a little bit. Castor standard refining was the underdog of the petrol trade. Future Baron Randall. Calm down, brain. What do all those words mean? You're getting too fast. Got enough words down here. But due to botched monopolization during wartime, on behalf. Ooh, okay, calm down. Right. I'm trying. I'm doing it. Of Castor's competitors, William and Castor Standard Refining were now left with forever. Calm down, brain. And please, steering wheel. Work. Stay on this side of the road, please. With a majority share of the market that they have no intention of losing. And I'm getting a little stressed. Maybe I'm getting stressed. The world fattened on fossil fuels. Please, Will, steer to that side, please. Fuel and other ancient oils was wrapped around William's finger. Don't crash against anything, please. Please! Steering wheel, for the love of God. Please? Alright, I'm just gonna run. Had become comically rich if he commanded them. I cannot see anything. I'm sure that's fine. To build pyramids in his name, they will build skin. Please move to this direction. I'm holding the thing. Please shake it on this side. Is there any reason that I should hold it to this side? In mountains of concrete and rebar with assurances that he couldn't have made a wiser investment. William had a very simple problem. with very complex implications. Alright, we're in the middle somehow. Good. A section of his brain, specifically the parietal lobe. Sigh. There we go. Sigh. Was in the midst. This is a very hard game to commentate. Committing a quiet mutiny. Point. It was festering into a cancer that could be easily. Jesus Christ. Please, I'm gonna fall out the road or whatever. Please stop that. Remove it, but at the cost of. Oh my god, move to the side, please. Please move to this side. Move to this side. Like that. Like that. I'm not dead. Calm down. Calm down, brain. I'm trying to write a novel, you know? This is gonna be a novel for the histories, you know? This is gonna be my manifesto. This is gonna wanna find after I shoot out like a mall or something. Missing his mathematical ability. A businessman. They can't add and okay, we're fine. Subtract is no businessman at all. So William was forced to test the true limits of his wealth. 9 out of 9. Wow, I still have to write that much? 9. I often suspect. Keep it on this side. Keep it on this side. I also suspect the rich find it humorous to keep you waiting. Maybe to keep you waiting. Point. Maybe it's to let you know. Let you know what? Let you know what? Let you know what I need to know. I need to place this. That they don't really need you. To make you feel small. Replaceable. Mr. Christensen had kept me waiting for close to an hour now. Perhaps my impatience was without warrant. I gotta say, I never play a game like this. This is quite an interesting experience. Do I have to write this book before I arrive somewhere? Cause I don't need that extra pressure. Many will pay to simply be in this waiting room. Everything gilded and afforded at an obvious expense. In some ways, It was nice. It was nice. At least it's shaped on one side, so I can easily just move it to where I want to go. Being attended to be the secretary with the smooth, reassuring voice. I have become lost in thoughts. I gotta say, I'm getting better at typing just by playing this game, so that's a good thing. No words in my screen. I think I'll be a very good boy who'll write a very good book. Anyway, watching some birds struggle to maintain altitude outside one of the many windows. When she finally called me. Calm down. Jesus Christ, that sounds like someone is walking right next to me. Something is gonna appear here, huh? Yeah, let me shake this thing. Just to keep a good sound. Just to keep a good thing. Mr. Christensen. Mr. Christensen requires you to enter now. There was no room for my thoughts of feeling there was no room for my feelings in her. Okay, it's another day. Jesus Christ. Man, we haven't really progressed all that much. But that's okay. Feeling in her gentle command. I was an object. Waiting to be appraised. As a small act of protest. I took 3 mints from the bowl. Of course, you want to have a good breath. Beep, 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 beep. I'm barely understanding the story. I mean, I get in the gist, but yeah. Also, I should add that I'm really... What the hell is this thing? That I'm a Spanish ducker originally. That is not normal. Before her, as I pause, making sure my eye contact was met, pressing an unseen button, the door to Mr. Christensen's office opened, making a small hiss as if it were a slumbering dragon, disturbed by mortal man. Watch out, I'm about to hit the fucking cactus and shit. I'm not particularly distressed about the words, like, that's fine, you know? I see words popping out in front of my face all the time. I know they're not real, you know? Like the voices. I felt my rump tingle as a final reminder of how long I had been sitting in that uncomfortable chair. Stepping through the doorway into Miss Christensen's Oof, I don't know. I'm doing good time or is this a bad time? I actually don't know. What is this? What is the speed run? What does the community have on this game, huh? Office was like stepping through a portal into another world. Even the air felt different. Moistened by a garden of fanciful. Relax. Stay in the middle of the fucking row, please. 88. They really by the middle. It's fine. There we go. A fanciful yet simple devices that produce a pleasant mist that cooled the skin. Oh, very nice. It was shockingly dim and a far cry from the well-lit opulence of the outside. I'm writing. For a moment, I considered that this might be some manner of elaborate ploy to lower my guard. Is it supposed to be this hard to just move this thing to the side? Just goddamn. Stay on that side, please. But then quickly reel my ego back into check. Yeah, we're not that important, Mr. Christensen's office was personalized in a way architecture could rarely be. The low ceiling studded by what? Yeah, that's normal. You know, if I went a little faster to whatever I want to go, I could write the book in a less stressful situation. Fluorescent light drew all attentions to the center of the massive room. Even though this was the 100th floor of the building, it felt subterranean. Hold on, I want to write first. I want to write the word first. There we go. As if inhabited by some sort of great worm. That skin could not be allowed to dry. Navigating to the humidifier. Man, he when he wants to talk about that humidifier and shit and stuff. Turn out the light, dude. Come on. I'm also very curious to know what will happen if I like hit full to the side, but I mean, you know, Devices was like shuffling through the home of a hoarder. Even though Mr. Middle of the road, middle of the road. Alright, yeah, actually, we can go with that. Christensen was just before me. I knew my approach will be slowing. Nice place you have here. Funk. Stop staring at me, dude. What the fuck? I had not properly braced myself for how loudly my voice would echo. Yo, the song bangs. It's okay, that eye is not really there. It's just in my brain, you know? It's just a mirage. I just need some water. I have been writing and not drinking. A painful and awkward pause before I heard a chuckle purely out of obligation. Oh, another one. Hello. You wanna welcome to the party? You know what? I'm gonna turn this. This is getting a little stressful. You know, I need to concentrate. I was close enough now to get a good look at Mr. Christensen. It was seated behind a monolithic desk made of polished hardwood. Hardwood that I'm sure has some exotic butters, no, so exotic and enthralling origin. The chair he sat. Dude, I'm hearing fucking aliens and shit. Jesus Christ. The chair he sat, it was surprisingly cheap in appearance. And very visibly worn. Obviously, selected for comfort rather than grandeur. Are people gonna make fun of me? Is this like an extremely shitty writing on my part, like very slow typing speed? I'm sorry, you know. I'm trying to take this and I'm trying to be right, okay? In this, I'm trying not to hurry up. In fact, his appearance as a whole was surprisingly shabby up close. An unshaved face and loose fitting clothes. It felt odd. Hey, another one. Beep, 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 beep. It felt odd to be more sharply dressed of the two. The corner of my eyes detected movement and caused me to jump reflectively. Jump reflexively. I know. I know Ghost is banging on the back of my trunk or whatever. Calm down. Trust me, if I could drive in the middle of the road, I would. Mr. Christensen was shadowed by two figures dressed in black. They silently shadow him. The dim light made them appear almost as mannequins. They were accompanied by a small machine, more utilitarian than the rest of the room. Checking the little thing makes me feel better. The room, they beeped quietly to itself with an unliving pulse. I wasn't aware anyone will be joining us. I said, finally. It's okay, you can put a lot of eyes here. I'm not bothered by that. I'm not scared, okay? I'm gonna poke you. I say finally, approaching the desk. Heh. You don't need to worry yourself with them. Their necessity will be clear in a moment. Please, Randall, take a seat. How have you been? Are the eyes still gonna be there while I'm driving during the day? Oh, the eyes are gone. Still waiting for something to appear with, in this side. Shh. Jesus, shut up. Shut up. Referring to me by my first name was an obvious move towards dominating the discussion. I lean on the edge of his desk. I think I'm about to suffer a heat stroke. Anyway, refusing the cheap. Man, this is like in Disco Elysium when they're trying to see me in that fucking chair. Plastic seat laid out for me. You spare no expense in getting me here, Mr. Dewa. Expense in getting me here. I think it will be best to omit. Even the statues are a little melted. Come on, they were fun to look at. We should be skip the foreplay. I wouldn't want to waste your precious time. Yeah, let's just fuck. Let's raw style on the desk. I was surprised. I was surprised by how snide my tone was. Stay on that end. Thank you. The stop and start journey here had irritated me more than I anticipated. Mr. Christensen chuckled. I'm getting into the story, by the way. I'm actually getting into it. I'm like, damn, I better write this fucking book, cause I do want to read it. I do want to know what's going on. Randall, I appreciate that, but you're actually here to help me make my time a little less precious. My vision had been drifting off to the tiny I think my sights are getting more and more foggy as I'm going also. Move to the side, come on. Sometimes I see stuff here. And I don't know if it's me being paranoid or in tiny clouds of mist circling us from the humidifiers in the room. But his odd request caused my head to turn back to focus. Oh? And how does a disgraced bioengineer help with that? Damn, man, I'm still got so many pages to write. Holy shit. But I'm writing this fucking book. Let me have a sip. Oh, my drink. I was bracing myself for the sales pitch that I couldn't possibly refuse. I have cancer of the brain. Damn. Yeah, I get it. I'm not crashing. Calm down. Middle. Good thoughts. Think good stuff. Don't think about how we could possibly be dying by crashing into here, and stay in the horrible heat of the desert. There hasn't been a car here for hours. For most, it will be fatal. But I am completely confident in my medical staff's ability to remove it. This development was always a possibility to me. What? Cancer brain for that guy? Calm down, the night's gonna come, the ice are gonna come, the aliens are gonna come. And I admittedly felt clever for predicting it. I was too hasty in my response. Mr. Christensen continue it to speak. Whew. Put some music. Is anything good on the radio? This is like a TV show, like Family Feud kind of music. Worry. I'm not interested in work as a surgeon. He punctuated this with a sound that was equal parts cough and laugh. Instead, I want you to help solve the problem of replacements. I hesitated for a moment before speaking. Before speaking again, anticipating being cut off once more. Stay still, stay chill. Fuck off, I. There's nothing cool to look at here. What are you gonna look at me? Be typing? Replacement? I'm not sure I follow. My mind was racing with possibilities, but none seemed to stick. I want you somehow to you know what would the scary thing, surprising will be in this game? To actually find another car in this goddamn forsaken road. I want you to somehow replace the section of my brain that is to be removed. Shock it. I turned to stare him in the face to see if this was some kind of jest. That's not I should have expected him to cut me off again. Oof, another drink. Ah. You will not be accomplishing this task alone. I have collected and contracted the world's finest surgeons. Finest surgeons, engineers, interdisciplinary scientists. Ooh, music kicking in. Scientists, artists. Why artists? And philosophers to aid in accomplishing this goal. Why the fuck would you need an artist and philosophers? This is a fucking brain surgery. This side. in accomplishing this goal. There will be no monetary objects. My entire wealth is at your disposal. He paused. He paused before continuing. I'm getting the rhythm. Although I do not have complete confidence in your collective abilities, there truly could be no more evil of a heat. My man raised. Yeah, no shit. Shut up for a second. I want to hear it in little bursts, you know? Also, it was probably not a good idea to record this when I had like a very minor but existent headache. My mind was racing with what this might entail. The sheer possibility of the coming months was immense. For a moment, I was not here in this room. Go 600 meters above the ground. You liking the story, boys? I like the story too. I was like, what are those things in the screen? I thought it was like a piece of building that I was about to hit. No, they were the words. Slap that shit for good luck. But instead, deep within the labyrinth of my mind, equal measures lost and euphoric. Mr. Christensen had a long smile across his face. In his eyes, did you know what this is like? Boss this. Is this based on that fucking game? Like that game, boss, that you handle the boss and you have to keep it on track all the fucking time for hours. At least I'm writing something. I saw droplets of fear, but I suspect this was mere projections. Why? I was cut off this time by the beeping of the stout machine behind him. The two mannequin-like figures. My thing got a little stiffer. Whoop. Guys, it's the day. There we go. Thank you. Oh, and what's my mouse? My mouse feels heavy, like the sensitivity went down for some reason. Figures descended upon him. With strange instruments. I couldn't make out in the dim light. He handed himself over to them like a child being embraced by a mother. Moo, 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 moo. Can I put like a? Can I fucking stick like my shoe in the thing so it doesn't fucking move? The act was confusing and somewhat embarrassing to watch. It was obviously medical, but had undertones of vulnerability that didn't sit well with me. I will admit. What would you admit, sir? Come on, bet. Come on. That. Okay. I actually should be holding the thing instead of just like twisting it and twisting it. Let's keep it there. Let's keep it there. I will admit you have my interest, but I have to ask. Why artists? Yeah, that's exactly what I was asking. And why philosophers? Wouldn't they just get in the way? I question it, unsure if he could currently answer. Okay, I sort of got it. It felt like it didn't work before. Maybe I was just being impatient. Oh. Do you believe in souls, Randall? His voice hushed so as to not interrupt the mannequin's work. Was this a trick question? Was about to walk into a linguistic trap? I never found much of a use for them. They've always... You never said that you don't have a soul. Even if you don't believe in souls, the soul, you know, like, you don't want to say that. You wanna feel like you represent... Not represent. What is the word? Like, the soul is like something more, even the tangential, something that, you know, represent that you have humanity and stuff. I think seem unnecessary for the functions of the universe, or, well, body. Again, he chuckled. You have highlighted my exact need for the world's alright, calm down. What happened if I don't write the book? You know, what if we just enjoy a big long travel, you know? Eminent philosophers of self. I want to ensure whatever comes out the other end of this process is still William Christensen in more senses than just physical. Hmm. Interesting. What's on the radio? And the artist? I couldn't help but brought further. I become accustomed to a certain quality of life. His work briefly brought my attention to his subterranean taste. Bah! Good slap to the pine. Ugh, too loud. To my subterranean taste. I believe in your utilitarian ability to solve my problem. But my being having a little drink for the throat. I'm already pissing myself. Can I even pause? Game pause. Oh, okay. I probably should. Whatever. Requires a dash of decadence. I want a bit more than a livable hell. He almost formed a following through, but was silenced by one of the mannequin doctors hushing him in a soft, feminine voice. Stay right by the middle. Right by the middle. Hi, Ice. Good to see you again. Inserting some kind of metal tool into his mouth. I took his being occupied for a few moments to organize my thoughts. What I had been asked was an impossibility, at least for the modern day. Mannequins, huh? Some of the words are popping into my screen. You know, this is the second game that's about like cancer to some extent, or at least it's a part of it. Couldn't fathom even a possible mechanism that could perform what he had asked. Perhaps it will be best to take this offer purely on a monetary basis. No, this thought was mistaken. What happens if I drive too much to the side, you know? Alright, let's take it. No matter what, it will survive. Or at least its corporate underling would. I should fear retribution if I fail. I have lost my opportunity for tenure at every university I had attended. He knew this. He had me trapped. Let's go European style and drive on the other side of the road. That'll be the only time a fucking car comes from the other side. But I wouldn't be on this team alone. I'll be accompanied by many others. Perhaps I could use them to shrink. What's that? What the fuck is that? The project's failure. I was being foolish. I was going. Oh my god, that is actually torture. Holy shit! Shut up. I was being foolish. I was going to take this opportunity. It was categorically and obviously the offer of a lifetime. The mannequins had finished examining his mouth, and the conversation would resume soon. I'm actually pissing myself. Like, really bad. But that's okay. You know what? You gotta push through. They say this is like a torture device or something. So I shall endure. I should speak first. He already had me cornered. It'll be my only chance at any control. Well, Mr. Christensen, you make a persuasive argument. Bah. When I had long rides like this, I usually look at the sign and imagine like there was someone going super fast, just walking on like a bike, or like you know, riding or whatever, and doing tricks or parkour and shit. I'm sure many has, but I suspect you're acutely aware of that. I will be happy to meet the rest of this team. The mannequins reset to their original positions, and the beeping machine seemed at rest. I knew we will come to an understanding. In fact, I was so confident that I have already arranged a transport for you to your new residence at Walker Hall. Your personal belongings will be carefully retrieved by my assistants and transported there as well. Wow, okay, the sky is getting a little funky now. Jesus Christ, is this just a chapter 2 of 9? Oh my god, how long I have to write this thing. This is the horrible thought is just settling. I felt more reassured by this that I should have. Damn, I should have. A wave of relaxation washed over me, knowing that I didn't need to concern myself with packing my thing. Yeah, that's the thing that's a relief, sure. Now the fact that they just set us up for fucking brain surgery and moving in the first place. Yeah, that's okay. Perhaps I should have been more concerned with a billionaire casually having access to my belongings. But I was exhausted from not just today, but the previous years. Dark Souls? Nah, this is more stressful. Well, Mr. Christensen, I suppose I won't use up any more of your time. My voice sounded somewhat defeated. Hehe, Randall. You can call me William. 2 out of 9. Oh. I opened the heavy metal fire door. We're writing this fucking book. I'm letting you know right now, even though my neck is hurting. Hold on, gotta get comfy. To escape to the outside of Walker Hall, the air was slightly too cold for comfort, but it felt good to not be cooped up in a sweaty conference room. Sorry if I sound way farther away. The mic is a little bit. Jesus Christ! No! This side. Don't crash or don't do anything stupid. It was day 8 of discussion. spitballing as Kyle's surprisingly rotund neurosurgeon. Don't say that. You just call him fat. Irritatingly put it. We had come to an agreement on nothing. Too many chefs in a single cramped kitchen. I could see all of the city from here. I wonder if the story is actually implied to be related to the guy itself. You know, if this is just a fictional story, deranged story, or this, you know, like maybe I'm one of the characters or something. Over the rail, like, they have suspected was to prevent suicides. People living simpler lives, moving around like insects through the forest floor. Even armor police vehicles look toy-like from this far away. I thought for a moment of all the lights that bounce off these objects. Shut up. Dude, we need to fix our mirrors. And didn't make it to my eyes. Only to hurtle off into space. Never to know a mortal's gaze. I felt impossibly small for a moment. I thought about William, and how positive he had stayed as we squabble like children. This project was doomed from conception. Genius. Okay, hold on. Mr. I's gonna show up any second now. Say it like that. Genius. Concepts thrown at an impossible problem. Like paper planes in a forest fire. For a moment, I felt like crying, but knew no tears will arise. 'Cause I have no soul! You know, or something. Or at least I don't believe on them. Fuck! Fuck it all! I said to no one in particular, writing the tinge of catharsis he gave away. He gave me. I let go of everything. Okay, I'm gaining speed. I'm writing more and more fast. I think I can do this. I'm a little more relaxed, so it should be fine. Should be fine. Trust me, guys. Should be fine. Don't look at the video's length. Okay, don't look at that. Everything and turned into this city. For a moment, I felt both more and less human. More and less than human. But free of any contradictions that will entail. Man, that's the stressful thing. Sometimes you push it a little bit to the side and it decides to stay there for a long time. No problem. Another time, I swear to God, I move it so much and it stops immediately. It stops me immediately to the side. I have wondered where you kept escaping to. A voice interrupted my meditation. I opened my eyes and witnessed a woman much shorter than I, standing in one of the ferret codes William had previously provided us as a gift. It was obviously intended for a male build and seemed colossal on her. Her olive skin seemed almost vibrant against the cold blue metal backdrop of the hall. We fall in love. I would liking this girl. They sound like the safe room from the Resident Evil games, you know? There we go. Found my secret lair, I see. It's pretty cool, but there is a pleasant view. As I spoke, I was trying to place her in my head. I had seen her in the meetings, but I couldn't. Trying to get comfortable. Well, I moved my thing a little bit more. Okay, I'm good there. I couldn't recall anything about her beyond that. I suspected she might be one of the many philosophers William insisted on including. My back is hurting a little bit. I've been hitting away in one of the stairwells, but the view was a lot less spectacular than this. And Roger visit far too often. A grin at realizing our share distaste for conversation. Okay. Come on, bro. Don't you have any more surprises for chapters? Been writing for a while. Only eyes? At least give me some bloody eyes or something. For our distaste for conversations with Kyles. Would she refer to more affectionately by his first name, Roger? You're with the philosophy team, right? Shut up, radio. You don't even have anything good on it. This was a shot in the dark. I care little about the philosophy team input, so I suspected I might have missed her. You mean the philosophy team you constantly overtalk? She said this with a soft smile that let me know it was but a harmless jest. She stepped closer to me. Ooh. Am I? You know, I wonder how many people have actually record this game. You know, I was surprised by how mate her eyes were. Dry like the eyes of my childhood teddy bear. That's a weird thing to compare, but still full of a sense of care. I suppose I deserve that. Apologies. Embarrassment had a grip over me. The usual anger didn't arrive. Randall Hessington. She seemed to really feel my name as she said it. You know, I personally thought your experiment on those monkeys. Wait, did I do something with monkeys? Probably, huh? I'll end it. I promise I'll end it. What are you looking at? Hey, what are you looking at, weirdo? Blue weirdo. Provided valuable insight into the existence of a neural minimum. Although I think your ultimate misstep wasn't the ethics, but instead the presentation. I hadn't heard this perspective before, but really, melted Mr. Mrs. mother looking ass motherfuckers. Come on, Bo. Come on. I really perspective before. But really didn't feel like discussing my expulsion. Really? That's a new take. I always felt like the misstep was when the test monkeys tore out its own brains in front of me, in front of the founder of Burnett Academy. Oh, we're a lot about brains. I punctuated. I so badly want to hit the side just to see what will happen, but I've been writing too long to stop now, you know? I punctuated this thought with a forced laugh to illustrate I didn't wish to continue discussion about my past. I paused for a moment, realizing I should have made it clear I knew who she was. I scrapped every cavern of my memory, but couldn't place a name. I should have brought more stuff here, make it like a little ASMR as I'm driving. Frida Paris, philosopher of the self and personal identity. She effortlessly took my intentions out of my mind and put it into words. It's okay. I know us philosophers only get in the real scientists way. She's sassy as hell. But so my character. It was clear my arrogance had annoyed her, but she seemed to forgive me for it. I suspect I should head back inside. I could feel myself approaching a comment that would truly make a fool out of me. So I wanted to save us. Frida. Seen the name. But I decided to save us both the trouble. before we return, I wanted to share a thought experiment with you without the invasion of unsolicited perspectives. You are an I cannot stop seeing the name Frida. Of an extremely intelligent man. But I worry your conceptions of the self is too narrow. I felt a tingle of frustration stare at her words, but I suppress it. Oh? My curiosity seemed vain, but beneath the surface was genuine. Have you heard the proposals of artificial intelligence? I wince at her bringing up this topic. It was often mirrored in unfounded speculations. Thinking machines. I phrased this as a question, but was confident it was what she meant. I'm gonna sleep like a fucking baby after I finish recording this. Yes. Conscious machines. I have a strong suspicion. You're a materialist in regards to these matters. So I trust we can leave aside discussions Am I hitting shit? Is that the Calm down, calm down. Learn how to fucking drive. Discussions of dualism. I smirked in response, not even needing to put my agreement into words. When viewed as a machine, there's no process within the brain. That is, for lack of a better term, protected. All processes could be emulated through a different medium. Slap the pine. Woo. Her passion in the subject was obvious. So for a moment, let's envision a computer the size of a small warehouse that emulates the entire functioning of a human brain. A Spanish speaking human brain. Is this where this is going? Are we gonna replace the brain of this guy with a computer? Is that why the soul and whatever? Because really our brain is just like a CPU, you know? It's not fair that only you get to speak to the computer. I interjected as she prepared her next thought. She smiled softly as I realized I had assumed she could speak Spanish of her skin color. Yeah, that, are you racist? Come on, man. I can speak Spanish and English, but and name alone. Embarrassment ran its fingers down my spine. You could ask this machine anything in Spanish. She continued. You could speak about the weather, what it means to live, write poem together. Oye, computadora, ¿cómo está el clima? Explain to it through experiment of your own. Do you agree? Do we agree that there's no reason to not consider this machine conscious? I nodded in agreement. And if this machine took over a day to respond to a message, I could tell she was leading up to something. I don't think consciousness it's a matter of speed. We're so close to hit some of those stuff. Do you think those little hallucination of little creatures over there, the blue creatures, have like juice? Can we extract some blue juice out of them? I had a feeling she was going to challenge this stance. Not even if it took a year to respond. I simply smile. Where are you going with this? Excellent. Now tell me. What if I reveal that we never constructed more than write the fucking book, more like get an actual steel wheel. This is the worst steel wheel. This is the worst steering wheel in the world. Constructed this machine at all. Instead, inside the room, there were two English-speaking men. This man had a complete blueprint and guide to every process of the thinking machine point. They will take your input and process it through every step of this machine. Shut up, music. Jesus Christ. This process of this machine, there was never even constructed. You will get the same response. They follow it the same process. Is the machine still Is the machine still conscious? I hadn't quite. Yeah, I don't get it. Grasp, but her point yet. This man, they don't speak Spanish themselves. I felt there must be some sort of trick here. They don't speak a single word of it. Shame, Spanish is great. They understand nothing about the Spanish input and nothing about the Spanish output. Maybe a good idea is to keep it just like that and let's slowly turn around. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's the better. So where's the conscious experience occurring? Where's the ghost in the machine? Oh, I actually think I'm starting to get it. Her words, like a tie, gently roll it into my ears. And just as those waters started to retreat with my response in tow, a second wave came crashing into my conscious awareness. I think what it's trying to say, I might be guessing, is that we are the people who are gonna control this machine. This thing that has a consciousness, you know what I mean? I think that's the point, I'm not sure. Saw vision of consciousness as an ethereal and emergent thing, indifferent to its material form, concerned only with function. It was as if for a moment the whatever that word I'm typing, ship of Theseus set before me, a cruel and gorgeous monolith designed to make me feel infinitesimally small in the face of the unknowable. The thinking machine had survived the death of its body. The components, like cells within the brain, didn't need to know what they were computing. When the beautiful visions, hold on. I think I got the trick with this little thing. All right. Within my mind, calm, and I returned to the material world. All I could see was her soft smile, confident that she had hit the mark. In that endless moment, I fell in love. Not just with her, not just with this idea, but with something at the edges. Something at the edges of reality. I will rip into existence. For a moment, I had faith. I had faith that we will save William. 3 out of 9. My mind clear. I let go of Frida's hand and stepped forward into the surgery theater. For a moment, I turned and caught a glimpse of her eyes. I was already dating, damn. Through the closing doors behind me. She did not smile. She had no reason to. In this moment, there were only actions. Particles and the void. There was a strange reassurance in her ambivalence. Randall, it's good to see you. How have you been? William was sitting on the surgical table. We're doing so well, everybody. Come on. We can do it. We can do it. He was on the surgical table that he will be operated on it in 24 hours. 24 hours time. The room was massive and so quiet that if you focus, you could hear the blood in your own veins. A far cry from William's subterranean lair. Tired. I've been tired, I responded. Why had he brought me here? Perhaps he knew. Hold on. You know, even if it isn't efficient, we can have one hand on the wheel and one at the thing, you know? Whatever, computer, whatever the hell this is. And he knew that this close to the date of operation. I had little war. Perhaps this was a behavior I could not rationalize. Some sort of mortal flailing. Is there something in particular you wanted to speak to me about? I inquire. Oh my god, I'm putting so much effort into this, and this is gonna be a video no one is gonna watch. Let's be honest. How do you even watch this? Me typing the words slowly and painfully. Being on silence, trying to process the story, because I'm kinda interested in the story, but also like driving. William chuckled. Randall, I respect your ceaseless focus, but let's take this scenic route this time. How do you feel? My brow furrowed as I was confident he had already asking me this question. Well, the guy has a tumor in his brain. What do you expect? Like I said, he gave me a subtle look to stop at my reiteration in its tracks. I work harder than ever. Oh, okay, time to lay back a little bit. Continue writing. Than ever, your generous budgets demands I found passion in this work. However, I'll be honest, I'm nervous. All the trials run, in theory, work in the world means nothing if suddenly the words coming out of my mouth were foreign. God says no. William, after the end of my thoughts, with a smile. Behind this scene, two figures cleaning the surgical theater above, likely trying to take effort not to be honest, not to be noticed. I could sense that these figures. Also, by the way, every time there's a new sentence, so I keep pressing shift to, like, you know, doing a all cap, but it doesn't matter. It can be lowercase, doesn't matter. Figures were more of Williams mannequins. Can you walk me through the procedure one more time? William asks, a soft sadness in his eyes. The whole procedure? The whole procedure? I ask, confident this wasn't what he meant. The parts that matters to you. A manufacturer. The smiles crack across his face. I clear my throat as my brain organize discordant thoughts into a navigable narrative. Well, initially, the procedure is typical. Oh, okay. Get comfy again. Jesus Christ. Somehow I don't need to be. I like. I don't know. Like, I process the pee through air or something. For nail blast removal from the parietal lobe. I don't know anything about the brain, so this could be real, could be like made up words. I have no idea. Difference is once the cancerous material is removed, the area will be prepared for the installation of the Essington core William's smugness around. Let's turn that off for a second. Around my naming the core after myself made me for a moment hope the procedure will fail. Damn. Yes, the Hessington core. The Hessington core will interface with your adjacent brain matter. All signals meant for the parietal lobe will instead be transferred through the Essington core. The signals will then be transferred to a nearby room where a group of trained professionals will interpret the signals and respond accordingly. He's gonna experience a very weird type of out-of-body experience. Of course, you'll also need to begin steadily and consistently taking immunosuppressants. Brains by committee. So, will this people be thinking for me? William asks, seemingly without concern. That's such a weird thing. It's like, it's like if I have like a thought that is like, I shouldn't be thinking of that because my morals, it's like the fighting of the brain, different parts of the brain. We don't think so. From our understanding, they won't be thinking for you anymore than your current neurons think for you. I suspect this core will confine me to a single room. William asks the inevitable question. Unfortunately, yes. After the procedure, you will not be able to be safely disconnected from the core. Miracle work, huh? It was clear William was not processing the full implication of the procedure. he fumbled his hand into his coat pocket, grasping for something. Randall, come here. I have ask something for you before you depart. I stepped closer, curious. What manner of knick-knack he will offer me. Smack! William's hand emerged from his pocket with incredible force, striking my face harder than I thought a man could muster. What the fuck, bro? Words echo around my head, but all I could do was turn and look at him in disbelief. He had a wide, toothy grin. If I survive the procedure tomorrow, I will offer you my extended and complete apology for that outburst. If I don't survive, his mouth stretched a little bit further. Oof, that was a little too close to comfort. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. A little bit further beyond what I thought possible to communicate his point. I turned, beginning to leave, as if it was clear this conversation has served its purpose. As I stepped across the floor, I fought the urge to massage my sore face. You're a miracle worker, Randall. Just the weird grounding noises. My own personal savior. I'm learning so much English like this. There was a silent and hateful laugh in the quiet that followed. As I push open the doors to exit the surgery theater, I was surprised to see that Frida had not waited for me. 4 out of 9. Okay. I tried to clear my head of the images of human mortality. Of mortality I had seen from the surgical theater as I walking down the hall to the parietal room. The surgical procedure, come on, have been a success. However, I was gravid with a sense of some terrible wrongdoing. This was my moment. They arrived at the test of the work they had consumed my life since first meeting William. I mean, we're definitely doing something not wrong, just weird. This is just weird. This is just bizarre. Every interaction we had has been bizarre. I turned the corner to enter the room of 50 individuals that will replace the processing of William's remove brain matter in a matter of moments. There was a tension in the air, an unease and understanding that what we were about to witness will either be a miracle or an affront to God himself. That's dramatic. That's very dramatic. Come on. I'll walk it over. An affront to God. There's so much stuff that could be considered an affront to God. Replacing your brain with a cable that translate your thoughts to another room. It's not that crazy. I mean, it is crazy, but you know, I don't know. To the observation window, William was seated in a heavily cushioned, sterilized blue chair and swarmed by many of my colleagues taking last minute key, please, readings. Okay. Readings from his barely conscious body. For the purposes of monitoring, it was almost entirely naked, surrounded by faces I could not make out beneath their medical masks. His head slung back with a Essington core reaching into his cranium like some kind of terrible and gargantuan leech. It was sweating profusely, causing the yellow and antiseptic whatever saline to run like he was leaking alien blood. He had paid every person in this room a fortune to put him through more night is coming, come on. To put him through more suffering than the human body should endure. After peeling William's eyes open and inspecting them with a small flashlight, Kyles gave a thumbs up to Erickson, who stood next to me, and in response lowered the lights in the room. William was about to wake up. An unimaginable dizziness Oh, is this like the operation table? That's why I'm thinking like seeing the eyes, like I'm being watched. Climb up from some deep unseen organ within my body. That's entire function must have been purely to contain this sensation. Eva wave its way through every individual vertebrae of my spine, crushing nerves, and then tangibly forcing its way into the cavity. That was close. Nice, thank you. Of my skull. Like the fingers of a pervert. There. These demon massage. These demon massage its way through my blood brain barrier, smitten with its ability to violate my every defense. this thing, the nakedness of reality, wrapped itself around my soul. Hey, I thought you didn't believe in soul. And whisper it without words. You are not enough. Hyperventilation, panic, tightness in my throat. This guy needs like to get like a collection of CDs or something. No logical mechanism to control this complete biological failure of my body. He roll a low composure check. If my hands were shaking so badly, I couldn't grip the wheels as I drove faster than the car was ever intended. I could feel it coming. There was no reason to fight it. Oh, this is a panic attack. I mean, yeah, like I said before, just a panic attack. Don't panic, come on. Stay calm. We're trying to hook this man's brain or something. Tears of fear and pride stream down my face. If I looked up, I was certain I will see the sword of Damocles dangling above my head. Finally, he was awake, groggy from the sedatives. There was a hum next to me as the Essington core switch on. Passively, the man and woman in the room, seated at specialized computers began the first computations. You could hear Williams coming to life as fingers simulating synapses began pressing keys all around us. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, I need a second. Oh. Okay, just a little stretch. Gotta put down my little thing. Oh, but I need to hear the thing. Room will never. Hold on. Yeah. I guess I have to hear the sound, huh? Silent again. I put down my. Willen was too exhausted to even smile. It was unclear if he knew where he was. Watching the overseer speak to him was strange. The room was completely soundproof. Ugh, I have the things in my ear, you know, the one, whatever they call. Ugh. But I cannot really take them off. I need to listen to this. Such that the overseer's mouth moved in silence. I felt as if I could hear the words in my head, in my own voice. I had overseen so many iterations of this script that in some ways it almost felt like it was me speaking them. What is your name? William only. Will only stare it back like an infant, using their eyes for the first time. We are. You could feel every individual nerve in William's body struggle to make peace with the new metal inside. It was subtle, but you could tell this response caused a level of discomfort in the overseer. They clear their throat and then ask, oh, hold on. Where are we inside? Hospital. We are in a hospital. William's response was a partial victory. He was likely recalling memories from before the anesthesia. With this middling success, the overseer asked again, "What is your name?" William. A bed of yellow-red sweat ran from William's nose and dripped onto his lap. Whew. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. We're getting there. Into his lap. William began reaching a hand up towards the core. Quickly, two of the mannequins descended from the dark to prevent this. It was not aware of the mannequin's presence and turned to make eye contact with an equally bewildered Erickson. It was disturbing how quickly William calmed in the presence of the mannequins. It was unclear if the overseer was aware of them. Please point to the red cube. The overseer placed 3 cubes, each primary color, in front of William. As William stared into the middle space. The sound of key presses grew to a crescendo around us. Finally, William's hand moved and pointed lazily at the red cube before him. It was breathing so heavily, his skin became so flush with blood that an alien might assume he was attempting Okay, we didn't have a knife though? What? Am I doing that good? I forgot when was the last time it was a knife. Attempting to match his skin tone to the color of the cube. As the overseer mouth silently moved, there was an impossible tension. The final question was the question. A simple mathematical challenge that will directly stimulate the parietal lobe. I couldn't remember the specifics of the question. All I could hear was William's thinking. Fingers move at Olympic speeds all around, each computing simple problem. Human error was impossible to avoid, and my brain seethed, trying to understand what each misinput input will mean. Was it a thought when the neurons fail to cooperate? Is this miscarriage of a thought? I'm so invested in the story now. I'm like, damn, this is getting so good. Even a logical concept I should concern myself with. Lips were moving in the slow motion to be answered by a tidal wave of human computations and inefficiency. The spat in the face of not only economics but entropy itself. What is 5 minus 7? Negative 2. William. Oh my god, I'm just noticing is I have the thing to I have the thing of recording to be like, hey, record. And I don't know if pressing any of these keys, even if by accident, could mean that I'm like fucking myself. Responded with the ease of a miracle. Hold on. Am I recording? Yes. Thank God. Okay. And suddenly, I was a ghost of euphoria. If Oppenheimer had become death, I had become life. I become life. Like a supernova, my every failure had produced elements that want but nothing possible. Elements that could create something as miraculous as life. People settle for Nobel prizes when they realize they will never feel what I feel now. I had done it. Tears streamed down my face as my legs began to fail me. I have forgotten to breathe. Perhaps I have forgotten that I was mortal in any regard. Jesus Christ, dude, calm down. Regard. I had done it. I had done it. 5 plus 9. 5 episode 9. It was less than Jesus Christ, guys. I don't think I can keep continuing. Oh, how long have I been recording? A decent while. Hold on. I need to... Let's just control this. I need to check some messages. Just driving. Nothing important. Just a little message from my mama. Okay. I cannot give up. A week before Williams requested my presence once more, he had grown restless. Understandable, considering his entire existence was now confined to a single room. I pass many new faces as I navigated the labyrinth halls towards William. Specifically, I travel by an uncharacteristically upset Erickson, who shot me a glare as he passed. They had to increase the staff of the parietal room several times over upon what? Upon what? I need to know. I need to know. Upon discovering that even Williams' dreams needed to be computed, finally I enter the room where William resided. I was shocked to see how much it had changed since my last visit. Like his previous... Did I get my apology? That's what I want to know. As a previous resident, he had become subterranean. I was confident more mannequins were hiding in this dark. William was seated behind his hardwood desk. It seemed he had been subtly damaged during his transport. In my presence, famed bioengineer Randall Essington, that's my name. I couldn't muster a response beyond producing an awkward smile. Heh, it is. This was not enough to say alone. So I added, Oh, game pause. Hold on. I need to stand up. I need to stand up. I need to stand up and stretch. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, oh. Okay. Oh. Game pause. Okay, don't let it pass too much time. In the flesh. William's smile dulled slightly as this comment seemed to pry at discomfort with his newfound implant. Yeah, that was not a very smart thing to say. How do you feel, Randall? He seemed to always insist on asking me this question. It must feel good to have done the impossible. I paused for some time before responding. Oh. Something was off. Yeah, I suppose it does. I remained expressionless as I spoke. Hard to believe that even having soared higher than all others, there are greater peaks to reach, greater achievements that await. I detected anger in William's voice. I could feel that something was coming. Greater achievements? I inquired. You want me to be able to move him or something? Randall, you are a smart man. You already know the cancer will spread, especially considering the stress my anatomy is under. Flesh is a time bomb of cynicism after sexual maturation. Were you really under the impression we would just shake hands, jerk off your ego a bit, and go separate ways? That you will just walk away? I mean, I hope that I could collect awards, and abandon me to die. A menagerie of emotions battle like feral dogs inside of me to decide how to feel. Finally, a victor emerged from this internal blood sport, bruised and broken. Anger. I was enraged. William, you fucking... William cut me off with a measure violence of a butcher. Don't worry, I'll make sure there's more little toys you'll get to name and... No, you don't fucking got me off this time. You think you can just own people, that you can throw money at every problem, that you can just William smile felt like a butter knife being pushed into my brain. Words were failing me. The limbic system was not prepared to fight this battle. Quietly, really that fast? Come on. The ancient reptilian brain stepped forward. I screamed. I let out a guttural roar as tears flooded to my eyes, and a thick fluid released itself into my sinuses. My heart pumped harder than if I was running a marathon. Suddenly, all of the pain of all of my work, of all of my... Hold on. Of all of my life, hidden by the illusion of humanity, was naked to me. You think you fucking own me, Randall? I scrapped your pathetic center of narrative gravity, you call a self of the pavement and gave you not a second, not a third, but a final father fucking chance. A fucking chance you did not deserve. You were meant to solve the problem of replacement. Well, you have. Point. You're my fucking immune system, and God fucking knows that immune system can be fickle. Individuals, ligament, and tendons twitch within my body. Soldiers without order. My lower lip hung open slightly. Was I even thinking? I'm smart. I'm better than this. You think I don't know Randall? You don't know anything. You don't know anything. I spat the words like broken teeth from a boxer. William performed a small gesture, and a mannequin emerged from the dark. Sound like fucking corn right now. The mannequin produced the strained device, the strained metal device, and my twitching eye focus. Recognition turned to pain. It was a snub nose revolver with a grip of warm red plastic imitating wood. I had purchased this revolver before meeting Williams. I had never seen it so clearly before. Only ever dancing in my vision on the other end of a bottle. This revolver was intended to be a punctuation to end the run-on sentence that was my life. Students will read your name and want to be like you. You'll be worshipped, wash of every failure. William spoke like he was scolding a child. You'll be one of the greatest. You can. Going really back. You can want anything more. I given you a home, power, money, freedom, and more importantly than anything else, purpose. He paused. All you need to do is what you always done. The impossible. Words arrive that I never thought. I'll leave. I'll run. I'll kill you. I'll kill. Fuck. I felt it. I had lost. No matter where you run, I'll find you. I pump the blood of this world. If there's an engine burning gas, I'm there. It's cute that you think you could kill me. For really, random. For random. I could fuck you like a pig, and everyone in this building will look unknowing that they'll get a bonus tonight. Go home. Go home. Cry. Scream. Drown in another bottle. Fuck Frida and tell her about how it's all not fair and your life was supposed to be more than just oh, this is an endurance test. Holy shit. You was the pinnacle of genius. And then when you wake up, dry your tears, wipe your ass, put on your big boy pants, and get back to work. There were no more thoughts. Nervous pathways within my brain were being destroyed with such speed that I could not truly be present. A new person was being formed as the old one. The old one couldn't survive. My body was shepherded out of the room by the mannequins, my mind gone and distant. I look at vacantly at the windows of the room and thought of the men and women that helped him compute the tidal wave of wrath he rained down upon me. Once again, William ushered me out with the final word. Randall, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about hitting you before. That was wrong. I should treat myself kinder than that. Get it? Because I'm his system or whatever. 6 of 9. That night, I made my way home. My body was moving, but I simply was not there. Perhaps this was how a marionette felt. Its body and mind adrift, only tethered by physical reality. Where was I right now? Where was I right now? I'm driving this fucking car.
A fellow scientist.
A fellow what? Shut up. I could feel the cool tile against my naked body as the hum of the fan circling above carried me in and out of lucidity. As my eyes saw the fan, do I have a fan? No, I only have like a little thingy. It seemed to slow for a moment. I play with this illusion of control, looking away and looking back, as if some psychic power will reveal itself. The fan seemed to melt into an abstract shape as I realized my eyes had filled with tears. Was this event an exception to the rule of my life? Was this what it had always? Was it had? We had always been simply playing with the illusion of control. I felt every sensation within my body. I felt my lungs draw air at the gentle request of my diaphragm. I felt my heart tirelessly pump, unappreciated. In its perfection. I felt my livers process poisons I had accumulated throughout the day, throughout my life. I felt my brain mourn its grand creation, its Tower of Babel, collapse. Ego rained down upon me, searing my skin like hot ash. I felt bad for my organs, my muscles, my bones. They work so tirelessly. Jesus Christ, how long have I been doing this? 12. There's 12 in the night. Okay. And I thought of them as less than human. Perhaps he had come to believe that only my brain was human. I was overthinking again. Yeah, you overthink a lot of stuff. The door to the bathroom. Open it. But my eyes only care about the fan. At the edge of my vision, I could see her, Frida, standing over me. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I don't think I can actually finish the story. Oh, this has been so long. Oh, I don't think I can do it. I've been writing this for like what 3 hours or something. My back hurt, my neck hurt. It's actually physically hurting me at this point. Since I don't have really the most comfortable chair and the comfortable place for this, I think I'm just gonna give up. So I'm sorry. I apologize. This is not an experience that I really will recommend to literally anybody. So let's just go with a bang. You know, I can push it way more than I thought. Maybe it's just bitching about it. Was an urge. No, I'm sorry. I'm done. Woo! God damn. Yeah, I can barely get to the half. I don't know what this means, but they're probably like different modes or something. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't finish this. This was so hard. Knowing this was the experience, maybe I could have tried to get ready. Maybe I could have tried to set up my microphone in a way that would have been more comfortable. But yeah, that's all the gas that I have. So thank you everybody for watching. If you like this, well, maybe I won't look this type of experience again. But you know, I'll try to get more funky, wacky games like this. This was unique, that's for sure. Thank you everybody for watching. See you next time.